Thunder Goose Podcast.
It's the Thunder Goose Podcast. We made it.
That's us.
We're here.
We're here on a Friday.
We're here on a Friday.
A very
garage. I don't want to die.
Just a quick PSA, man. Joel and I are sitting in this steamy garage, and I think we're probably recording in 80 or 90, probably 80 ourselves right now.
If anyone
high 70s
wants
to mid 80s,
send us an AC unit. Do it.
Yeah. And so we're going to be sweating the entire time. But if we all of a sudden feel like rushing through a topic, that's probably why, to be totally honest. So, no. Is that what you said?
No, I said, I mean, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Just a...
You never know.
Couple things real quick. My PS5 collection is bouncing back pretty good. I had a financial situation, rebuilding it. There's the backstory. I got Callisto Protocol and Hitman 3 for under $30 together. Very good. I got Final Fantasy 16, finally my own copy, and I'm working through that. It's incredible. And I also picked up Remnant 2 today.
Remnant 2?
Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes was like the third person shooter Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
The sequel came out today.
Yeah, I know.
So
was it good?
It's good so far. The last one was good.
No.
Yeah.
Remnant wasn't good.
Why not?
I didn't like it at all.
Okay, well, why wasn't it good?
I bought it twice and returned it twice.
But why wasn't it good?
Too clunky. I didn't really like the way that they used guns in it. It just felt not like how you'd use guns. And then I don't know. It just like the enemies felt the same over and over again. But maybe I didn't get far enough.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But from so far, number 2, the enemies are still shit in some ways. That's kind of frustrating in some ways.
They just don't look that cool.
And then in other ways, like they're really good. So they're kind of sporadic in their quality, and I'll be totally honest about that. But the 3 bosses I have fought, or 4, I have enjoyed all 4 of them, except for one of them, which I'm not strong enough for, which I very much learned. But I so far have enjoyed the exploration in this to a degree, and I have enjoyed the gunplay, quote unquote. You have like 4 classes to start off from in this one.
Okay.
And I went with the shotgun class just to,
absolutely got it.
I kind of realized that this game, you need to have a big clip size or a fast reload speed, one of the two, because there's a lot of shit that gets flung at you. And one of the things I'm still not sure about the game, that it's a design decision. I don't think I'm for it. Because I think I'm still and the reason I don't want to call it a flaw yet, because I'm still interpreting this as a Dark Souls game and treating it like Dark Souls, and like in reality, it's not. It doesn't have preset enemy layouts. It doesn't have a fixed enemy set in the level. Like when they die, they can respawn eventually. That is this game. That being said, I'm not playing it like that. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I still subconsciously play it like a Bloodborne or like a Dark Souls. So I'll kill stuff, I'll turn around, and I'll get smacked behind. I'm like, that's right. I also have auto-equipping rings on, which I think is a normal thing, and I accidentally equipped a ring. Well, I equipped a ring, didn't realize it, that it triples the damage I receive, but I do 10% more per bullet. Now, if you're good at dodging, that's excellent. If you're just starting the game off, that's horrible.
He's getting like 1 shot.
I'm getting like 2 or 3 shot, and because you don't have like preset enemy layouts, you just don't know where stuff's coming from. So then all of a sudden you lose a 30 of your health. You're like, why did that happen? Why did I lose so much dang health from this? What is this? And then you keep responding, and then eventually you realize, the ring's, what's that ring? And then you're like, oh god, okay. All this to say is I'm enjoying it so far.
Nice.
I like the idea of Remnant, how it like rolls different scenarios per level.
Can we play that together?
There's it's kind of like a
online.
It's
only?
like it's a Dark Souls style. So just like how Dark Souls is in co-op, this is in co-op either.
I definitely get that, but that would
or couch co-op.
Cool.
Oh, that's what I looked into this like really quickly because I was like, dude, this would be the sweetest thing if we just had like a couch co-op session like that, right? That'd be so dope. But yeah, so all of these games I listed, Hitman 3 obviously is good. Callisto Protocol, I think it's going to be a little more up to your taste if you're okay with the arcade smashing, punching, whatever, linearity of it. Final Fantasy 16 and the Remnant 2, they're all fun though. I'll say I'm having a good time with all of them. Hitman's probably obvious from our streaming endeavors.
Yeah.
But
Hitman is great.
That's all I wanted to preface this with. I realize now this is the microsode, and I'm almost at minute 5.
How could you?
And we're not there yet.
How could you do this to me?
I can't believe you've done this.
There you go. That's a good one.
Okay.
Donkey.
Donkey.
Just say it. Let's all just keep going with dead memes. That's what the whole 25 minutes.
I could probably talk about that for us, but I like to get to what I wanted to talk about. And
Fine.
Today's mini-sode is actually going to be
microsode, bitch.
Oh, microsode, not mini-sode.
Get it right.
We are doing SCP Roulette, which we will be doing. Joel will take a number between 1 and 100, 1 and 99, and he will guess one of those, and then we will look at those. And we will talk about them and discover what they are together, because I haven't gone through all billion entries of this. Quick preface, though. Last episode, you did choose 69 and 68.
You're just letting me know so I don't do it again.
So you don't do it again.
Yeah, I for sure would have if you not.
Yeah. So, or am I thinking about...
I did it for both, almost for sure.
Yes, we definitely did that.
Stay away
yeah, we just did. Yeah, unfortunately, we've done 69 for sure. Unfortunately. And we've done 420 also. But we'll stick to...
Shocking.
We'll do a few in 1 to 99, and then if we want to move on, we'll do like 100 to 199, and then we'll see how long that takes us. And if we have room, we'll do a few more. But if not, that'll be it.
And if we do have any new subscribers who are, I don't know, they just don't like this stuff. What is a SCP? What is that?
Oh,
super fast, like 2 sentences.
If you haven't heard about that, so SCP Foundation is secure, contain, protect. I think is what it stands for. I believe it's a work of fiction about an organization that contains supernatural and unexplainable things that happen in Earth. And so every anomaly is an entry, a numbered 1 and then 2 and then 3, and so we're choosing 1 out of however many to discuss and talk about.
Yep.
That's what the SCP Foundation is. There's also an episode we did about, I think, 3 months ago, that if you go previously in the archives, you can find it not too far down. I apologize, it's not the most guided solution, but yeah, there is an episode.
Yeah, I don't think it's... that's 3 months ago. That's a lot.
I don't know what episode number it was. I'm sure we can find it later. We'll put it in the description.
Put that in the description below, baby.
Let's kick this shit off, though.
Let's do it.
Between 1 and 99, Nix 69. What is it?
Did we do 1? Let's just do 1 as not a true answer.
I should be clear. 1 is the one that hasn't been... It's awaiting declassification. It's the one that they started with and the one that has not been answered yet. So we don't know yet.
Cool. I just saw a spider over there. Okay. 37.
37. Ooh, that's a good number. 37
is a good number.
The dwarf star. Object class Euclid. Don't know what that means. Special containment procedure. Okay. SCP-37 is magnetically contained in a subterranean complex known as Site 22. Object size, spectral signature, and temperature are consistently monitored both on-site and remotely. Description. SCP-37 appears to be a star approximately 5 centimeters or 2 inches in diameter with a luminosity of about 1/10 to the 1 times 10 to the negative 12th of... Oh, it's... Jesus Christ.
Is it like Celsius bullshit?
It's a lot less bright than the sun, but still very bright. And also 5,000 kelvins.
So it's a fucking lamp.
5,000 kelvins. So very hot.
Oh, okay. Kelvins.
Kelvin.
Kelvin and Hobbes.
So Kelvin K is absolute. So Kelvin 0 is 0. There's nothing below that 0. Most other temperature readings have a 0 and then negative. So negative Fahrenheit, negative Celsius.
Yeah.
Kelvin's 0 is
if it's
the
0,
bottom.
you're fucked.
Yep. The origin of 37 is unknown. However, analysis suggests that it shares many properties in common with a typical main sequence star, other than its anomalously small size. It is theorized to have entered into Earth's magnetosphere via the North Magnetic Pole.
Who the fuck wrote that? Does it say who the author of that is?
It's not even done, dude. There's still so much more content about this.
Why?
I don't know, man.
It's a star.
It's a star that's on Earth. That's crazy.
It's a star. It's a little less bright.
But think about that.
And it's on Earth. That part's kind of cool.
It's a star.
Can you do that? Is that science? I don't know enough about space. Well, can you go to a star? Can we ever reach one in our lifetime? I think the answer is no, right?
Well, if you got close enough to a star, you'd probably die.
It's so hot.
Because they're hot.
Okay, so there's no way. Okay, got it.
When a star gets really old and dies, it's a black hole.
It blows up, right? Yeah.
Black holes.
Black holes. Dude, did you see the video that they finally got of what's inside a black hole?
No, but I want to see it so bad. Is it
fucking
nuts?
Creepy as shit. It's weird. I mean, it's just nothing. That's like what it's just so.
It's a
weird.
void, right? It's an actual void.
Yeah.
That's so crazy that there is something out there that can actually bend space. like
I don't know.
Our reality can actually be bent and manipulated. Like our plane of existence. That's crazy, man.
Damn.
Black holes are nuts. Okay. So obviously not exciting to you. You probably feel like you wasted a number.
No.
Good.
So I'm making fun of it. That's fine with me. Just give me a
It's changed in some radiation. I don't know if that's going to interest you at all.
No, go for it. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
It's not mad about me. This is our fans, baby. Just give them whatever you want, and then I will shit all over it.
There's 3 more paragraphs. I'll go quickly. The object was discovered in 19 redacted, so we don't actually know when it was discovered.
1999.
And then it was, once they found it, they pretty much put it in that facility. Addendum A. Over the past blank redacted years of study, the star has undergone a shift in emitted EM radiation, suggesting that it is undergoing stellar evolution at a vastly accelerated rate. Oh, that's interesting. So it could become a black hole on Earth.
Okay.
If standard stellar models hold up, this will soon result in an increase in radius by a factor of 100 to 300 times, and a concomitant increase in radiated energy. Ooh, that's a big word. Emergency containment contingencies are being studied for that eventually.
Hell yeah.
For that eventuality, sorry. Further progression of the star's life cycle will terminate in a stellar nova, which is estimated to have a yield of redacted. Extrapolations predict this to occur in redacted. So,
son of a bitch.
Yep. That's a crazy one, dude. That's nuts.
How do we get to the level where we can read things that are not redacted?
Redacted is just
clearance
flavor.
Do we have?
Oh, it's flavored. We have the flavor.
I know it's flavored.
The Office of Dr. Redacted.
The Office of is big old redacted.
Well, give me another number, man. What do you think?
Let's go with 80.
This is interesting. It's called dark form.
Okay. So it's me.
It is unknown if SCP-80 has a physical mass or body, as all attempts to interact with it physically have failed and have been met with adverse effects.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
See experiment log 082.
Do they have that?
Yep, I do.
I want to know if someone tried to fuck it.
No, okay. Okay, here we go. Here is experiment log 080-2. Date redacted. This, although it is in the 20th or 21st century. Subject D081-1, male, 19 years old. Procedure: subject was sent into room with dark form. SCP-80. Doctor, subject, do you see anything in there? Subject: no, it's pitch black in here. Did you just let something in here? It feels like something's watching me. Doctor: no. Subject: we did not let anything into the room. Subject: what the F is that? The subject is seen tripping and falling on the floor. Doctor: what do you see? Subject: this giant blackness, like someone just standing in the corner. Oh God, it's looking right at me. Let me out. Subject proceeds to pounding against the door. Doctor: it's looking at you. Please describe its appearance. Subject: I don't know. Oh God, let me out. I don't want to be in here. Subject starts whimpering. Doctor: tell me what it looks like. Subject: then we'll let you out. Subject: it looks like a figure hunched in the corner. Doctor: is it human? Subject: it's too big to be human. It's still looking at me, Doc. Still staring. Subject yawns. Doctor: move closer to it. Subject moves closer to it, obviously experiencing difficulty staying on his feet. Subject says, its eyes look like vapor, just staring at me, like it wants me to do something. Subject falls to the floor. Doctor: can you hear me? Subject is unresponsive for the next 5 minutes. There are 4 more entries like that.
That's interesting.
So that's
cool. Yep. Okay, so it's kind of like this entity that just maybe sucks either maybe life force out of you, or maybe it's the Sandman and he's just like, go to sleep, bitch.
Maybe. It is unknown if SCP-80 has a physical mass or body, as all attempts to interact with it physically have failed and have been met with adverse effects. That was the adverse effects, though. At least one of them
is sleepiness.
Yep.
Or passing out.
I don't know. Unresponsive. Researchers and personnel have described seeing SCP-80 as various shadows and humanoid effigies, with the only common attribute being 2 smoking eyes. It was creepy, man.
That is pretty nuts.
It has come to the attention of researchers that 80 induces uncontrollable drowsiness upon anyone entering its chamber. After approximately 30 minutes, any person observing it will be forced into REM sleep and may suffer irreversible psychological damage. This effect occurs even if 80 is being observed from a separate room. Oh my gosh, dude.
Damn.
If at any time 80 finds a way to hide itself, it will disappear entirely. Additionally, if any light enters 80's containment room with a great luminance than that produced by a standard children's nightlight, 80 will instantly vanish. Both these events are considered a containment breach, and any person responsible for this will be severely reprimanded and possibly reassigned. That's crazy, man.
So it just can disappear whenever it wants. So if like light came into it, it's not like it's weakness. It's just
it says it disappears entirely. So I don't know if that means it kills it or if that just means it goes invisible. Basically,
it. You fucker! You just killed 80. Mm-hmm. He's like a fucking little night light lamp.
Yeah, it's. I think this is an interesting thing though. If it just induces drowsiness to whoever hears it or sees it.
Like I want to hang out with that person all the time.
I just want. Yeah, this is just melatonin in physical form.
Just come and hang out in my room so I can be like this.
You know? So I can not exist, please. I would take anything to not be awake right now.
Just put me out. No, I like that one. That one's a fun one.
It's interesting.
That was cool.
Yeah. Do you want to do a few more?
Let's do it.
All right. What's the time?
Let's. We got. I think we're on the.
Yeah.
Oh, if I just threw it by there. Would you guys like that?
No. Would you guys like that if I threw up?
Subscribe to our Patreon and I'll make videos like that for you.
We could do one more in the 100 range. Okay. And call it even if you want.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. I'm scared, but I gotta go with my gut. 42.
It's 420. Huh.
Is
that why you went with that?
Yeah.
Okay. SCP-42.
Went with it because of Jackie Robinson.
Really?
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson. That's good. That's good. SCP-42 is so funny. It's called a formerly winged horse. Which is...
So it's a horse that used to have wings, supposedly.
Yeah.
But it's just it looks like a regular horse.
Yep. 42 is an animal believed to be a member of the genus Equus. Its coat is white in color with some brown small spotting. It stands at 183 centimeters to its withers and weighs 710 kilograms. Its weight has dropped significantly since it has been in Foundation custody due to both atrophy from lack of physical activity and refusal to eat. The liquid nutrient diet forcibly administered keeps it alive, but it remains emaciated and weak. SCP-42 exhibits two large protrusions from its back, linked to powerful musculature, now atrophied. These bones end at 37 centimeters from the surface of its back, and they protrude from the skin at open, ragged wounds. Ooh. To date, no healing has been observed of these wounds. That's disgusting.
That's wild. Also, less funny because I did think it would be more so
just
like
a horse.
Just a horse.
So did I.
Which would be funny. Or if it was like two dudes in like a horse suit that used to have wings.
Yeah, not a battle-wounded unicorn or Pegasus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what it sounds like, a battle-scored.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
42 exhibits a listless demeanor and has been unresponsive to any attempt by skilled handlers any attempt by skilled handlers to incite activity. This is a cool one. Do you want to do do you want to try and find one final good one? This is good, but do you want to still try and find one final one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I want to find
Go nuts.
4.
4.
Go nuts. 4.
Ooh. This one's called The 12 Rusty Keys in the Door. Description. SCP-4 consists of an old wooden barn door and a set of 12 rusted steel keys. That's SCP-4-1 for the door and SCP-4-2 through 4-13 for the keys. The door itself is an entrance to an abandoned factory in Redacted. Here's the history, because this is a little long, but the history sounds really fun. All right, chronological history. July 2nd, 1949. A group of 3 juveniles trespassing on federal property near Redacted find the door. According to their testimony, they found a set of rusted keys in an iron lockbox and determined what door the keys unlock. The juveniles are taken into custody after they contact Sheriff Redacted when one of their friends goes missing. Local authorities find this... July 3rd, 1949, next day. Local authorities find the severed right hand of the missing...
boy?
Yeah, one of the missing boy. Yeah. I don't want to say boy. I was looking for see if it was a boy or a girl, but the missing juvenile, 8 kilometers from the door. Other parts of the body are found scattered as far as 32 kilometers from the factory.
What? So he just blew up?
Under interrogation, the apprehended juveniles tell authorities that upon opening the door with one of the keys, the individual who disappeared, was torn into several pieces, each of which disappeared. At this point, the SCP Foundation takes over the investigation.
God damn, bro.
That's nuts, dude. Just opens the door and gets obliterated.
You're just like, what was
just
this?
Separated. Just.
I'm good.
Just got.
That's why, you know what? I'm now too afraid to open any doors.
You just got malevolent shrines there, dude. Anime. SCP Agent Redacted obtains the keys from local authorities to begin testing. Tests show that the keys all fit into a single lock on the large barred door. 12 Class D personnel are assigned to test the effects of the door. Of the 12 subjects, each trying a different key to enter the room, only 2 survive. Jeez. Opening the door with any key except number 7 or number 12 caused the test subject to be torn apart in multiple directions. However, no dismembered parts were found until later. Weird. At the time of writing, only 2 parts of each subject have been recovered, with the exception of this redacted one, which was all like in close proximity. The others have, for all intents and purposes, vanished from existence.
Wild, bro.
Oh, dude, this gets nuts. The 2 surviving subjects, only 1 returned unharmed. Oh. Of the 2 surviving subjects, only 1 returned unharmed. The other came back in a near catatonic state, able only to remove himself from the room and then collapse on the floor, and had to be restrained to prevent him from gouging out his eyes. The subject using key number 7 said that he had entered a large room, impossibly big for the size of the attached building. After his exit, the door was propped open and an armed squad of level 3 personnel entered. The size of the room is impossible to measure, and the door frame and the individuals in the room are the only part of the room that can be felt or illuminated. Okay, July 16th, 1949. The juvenile suspects and sheriff are terminated.
Scusi?
Yep.
Okay.
That's it. Well, for them at least, August 2nd, Redacted is declared a hazardous area due to unexploded ordnance and fences erected in order to prevent civilian ingress.
Dang.
That's where December 1st, 1950, so over a year later, space-time anomalies resulting from exposure to SCP-4 are confirmed. Testing is suspended until notice.
Damn, bro.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yep. And then it goes on all the way to 2003 eventually, but that's enough right there, I think. That's a cool one to end on, though. That door
I want to know what the door where the guy wants to gouge his eyes out.
Yeah.
And then the other door, like, it's like this has no, like, cool thing. It would make sense if the... as in, like, the room, the big room, right? Like, what is that? What's the purpose of that? Well, unless it has something, like, in it that you could use.
We'll never get complete definitions for anything in the SCP. A lot of it is the mystery. Like, like, the lack of definition is part of it being an SCP thing. So we'll never have full definition. SCP kind of exists on the outliers like that, and like the edges, you know, where it's like you can't fully see it, but you're still captivated by it.
You're like this.
Like the idea of 12 keys in a barn door is now a cool thing for a D&D campaign. You know what I mean?
I mean, it would be a fun little trick the DM could pull.
To like, instantly kill people.
Open these doors, you don't know what you're going to get. And then only 2 of the doors are like, only one of the doors is good. And then only 2 of the doors you choose won't kill you. And
one of them makes your character basically a vegetable.
Yeah. That sounds...
catatonic. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I'm satisfied with that one being the closer.
Luke's satisfied.
Yeah. You cool with that one?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Thank you for...
Are you guys cool with that one?
Yeah.
Oh, you want another one? No, just kidding.
Oh, yeah, if Joel wants it.
No, we're good.
We appreciate everything, guys. Thanks for checking in on the microsode and hanging out with us on our weird dives into horror / history / occult / creepypasta, internet horror, unfiction stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on that. And check out our other stuff we put out. We stream every Tuesday night around 8:30. Joel and I will play Hitman 3, or we're going to play a horror game we're currently working through. Right now it's Dead Space, the remake that was put out this year, every Tuesday. And then also on Tuesdays, but like earlier in the day, we'll drop an episode of our podcast that is fully focused on anime. And it's current anime, not old anime.
Current anime.
Check that out as well. And then if you guys could be so kind and so dear, please follow us, subscribe on any kind of listening platform that you do, Spotify, Apple, whatever it is.
And share it with your friends. I mean, we don't do any promoting or anything like that. So any help is, I feel like I honestly listen to podcasts the most when friends go, I think you dig this podcast. Yeah. And honestly, my friends have found some really good podcasts that I still listen to. Like, I don't even know if you listen to, well, I won't say the podcast because they're not paying us to say
That's fine. We can say what it is. Illuminati?
No, well, them two, and then not another D&D podcast.
My wife still
when you were like, you should check these out, and then I got like so deep. I've like listened to almost every episode.
I got you. I thought you got me into them.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody around, dude. Definitely wasn't me.
Oh, well, someone else then. But you definitely got me into Chilluminati.
Chilluminati is fun. It's kind of Chilluminati is fun. NADPOD is a treasure. You should go listen to NADPOD. Not another D&D podcast. It's such a fun story.
If you like D&D and comedians, because they're all comedians
and they're good
play
people.
D&D and it's a good time.
Yep. Okay.
Good story.
That's all we got though.
That's it. Thank you guys for being here. We love you, and we'll see you next time on another microsode.